we're really pleased with the results we achieved in the first quarter. It was a really strong start to the year. As you just said, we had adjusted EBITDA of 393 billion rupiah. That's roughly $24 million US. That's a significant turnaround from a loss in the first quarter of last year. And we continue to focus on growing the business, improving profitability. There are very strong signs that our ecosystem strategy is working. As you mentioned, we have services that span across ride-hailing, food delivery, fintech, payments, lending. We're also strategic partnership in TikTok Shop, Tokopedia in Indonesia. So we have a very large digital ecosystem, and there are significant synergies, cross-selling opportunities within that ecosystem. We're very pleased with our results in the first quarter.
Simon, JP on here. Perhaps what stood out for me with regards to this report card is financial services, financial technology, which turned positive for the first time, I believe, in this quarter. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, you're quicker to actually turning this segment positive, actually, as compared to your rival, Grab, actually. What's been key for GoTo in terms of turning EBITDA positive in financial services, growing the consumer loan book? And is this the direction for GoTo in the future, leaning more towards financial services for Indonesia?
Yes, JP, that's a fantastic question. Our fintech business has been adjusted EBITDA positive for the second consecutive quarter, in fact. So this is not the first quarter. This is the second quarter. What's been helping to drive the profitability of the fintech business has been lending. We have a loan book that has now reached about $345 million US. It's more than doubled on a year-on-year basis. And that sits on top of the entire ecosystem of GoTo, as I mentioned. And that ecosystem consists of, consumer payments, where we have over 20 million monthly transacting users. We have the Gojek ecosystem as well, where we have ride-hailing, food delivery, groceries, and also we have strategic partnerships stretching into the e-commerce space. So all those users have been helping to deliver the fintech results that we're seeing. Again, going back to my earlier point, this is about the integrated ecosystem strategy that we have.
Simon, when we talk about businesses in Indonesia, one of the pain points that some people point out, or that people raise actually, is the volatility surrounding the Indonesian rupiah, which has really picked up, especially since the tariffs were announced by the U.S. President Donald Trump, and we've seen it continue to impact this currency for the worse, actually. Is this something that GoTo is watching out for as a possible risk to the outlook for GoTo, and how are you managing volatility with regards to the currency in your main market being so unpredictable in recent weeks?
Yeah, look, I mean, the tariff, the news, the market volatility, I think that's huge, and we at GoTo are obviously keeping a very close eye on the developments in the global markets. I'd say for now, the impact on our business is pretty limited. We are a domestically focused company. We are not in the business of exports. In fact, many of our products and services are essential to the daily lives of Indonesians. Whether that be taking a motorbike ride to the office, that's using our payments app to pay for food purchases, online shopping. So these are really daily necessities, and we think that inherently this diversified business model that we have has its resilience within obviously these economic environments. So yeah, we're keeping a close eye. We're gonna stay nimble, but so far we haven't seen any significant impacts coming through.
But Simon, are you worried about possible second-order effects? Because while GoTo is very focused on the Indonesian market, seems fairly insulated from the tariffs. If the tariffs do come on, we might see a bit of an economic slowdown that could affect, for instance, consumer demand for some of GoTo's offerings, including that of the financial services. Is this something that perhaps GoTo is also monitoring, possibly the second-order effects on the business?
Yes, absolutely. I think we're conscious that there could be indirect effects, via whether it's consumer confidence, consumer spending. We are a domestically focused, consumption-oriented business, so we are keenly focused. But as I said, the year started well, and we feel still very confident about achieving the guidance that we've given to the market for the full year.
All right, Simon, this is something we asked Grab's Peter Uy just a while ago, actually, with regards to the ongoing speculation out there and the ongoing news flow out there about a possible merger between Grab and GoTo. I'd like to ask the same question to you as well. Are there ongoing talks right now between Grab and GoTo for a possible merger, and whether or not you can comment on some of the news flow that's been coming out regarding this?
Yeah, look, we can't comment on market speculation. We're 100% focused on organic growth. We think there's still a vast opportunity here. We are very focused on delivering what I just said, the continued growth, improved profitability across our ecosystem. So that's what we're fully focused on. Mm-hmm.
Simon, Martin here. Let me quickly jump in. I mean, both JP and I, we were sort of nodding our heads and going, okay, yeah, because we figured, yeah, that's exactly what you were going to say, right? Same thing as Simon. We don't comment on speculation, etc. So that's fine. But help us out here. I mean, let's do a thought exercise, okay? You're the CFO of GoTo, right? You know the numbers better than anybody else, right? Is there a business case? Does it make sense for the two sides to merge?
Look, Martin, I really can't comment on market speculations. Of course, we would look at any M&A on a case-by-case basis when there is such an opportunity. But as I said, look, I think we have a strong organic strategy. It is delivering well. We're one of the largest digital ecosystems in Indonesia. So we're just focused on that.